We're back with the ECPE speaking exam today, and in this video I'm going to be running through some things that you should remember. So this video will be absolutely perfect for you if you're just about to sit your exam, and these are things you need to be keeping in mind. Now, we have got lots of videos on the ECPE speaking, so I was racking my brains about something different, something strange that we haven't done before, and then, yes, it crossed my mind. Seeing the ECPE speaking in a table. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh! Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So let me explain this contraption that I have created. As you can see here, we have the stages: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5. So hopefully you know there are 5 stages to your speaking. I hope so. You've got the times, fairly self-explanatory there. And then we've got the aim: who am I looking at? Can I look at my partner's notes? Formality and preparation time. So let's take this from the very start. Stage 1 lasts between 3 and 5 minutes. Usually it's kind of short because the rest of the speaking exam is just so long. So this is over, I would say, definitely within 3 minutes. The aim of this is just to warm up. So who are you looking at? You are looking at the examiner and your partner, both of them, because it's meant to be like a discussion to break the ice and get you all warmed up. Do you need to take any notes? Of course not. Formality, it's informal. And you don't need any preparation time because it's just personal questions. And we can all cope with those, can't we? Stage 2. This is where things get a little more interesting. So between 5 and 7 minutes, at least 7 minutes this is going to be going on for. The aim is to summarize your 2 options to your partner. Who are you looking at? Big important point here. You are looking at your partner. You are not looking at the examiner. In fact, I would recommend you even turn your chair so you're facing your partner. And in fact, the examiner will often turn their chair and sit side on to you to emphasize this, or at least they should be. So when you're doing part 2, don't be looking at the examiner because you're not talking to the examiner. You're meant to be working with your partner or summarizing information to your partner. Can you look at your partner's notes? Oh, no, 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 no. Remember, at this stage, you're meant to be your partner's speaking and you're writing notes. Then you speak and they write notes. So note taking is very important, and you definitely are not allowed to look at each other's notes. Formality, this is quite informal again, neutral to informal, and a big thing here, and this is very important, is you should be getting some preparation time. I would say at least a minute, and they should be giving you 2 minutes to paraphrase and prepare what you're going to say. You're not allowed to write down, write it out, but you are allowed to write bullet points and change the order of things and stuff like that. So you should be getting 2 minutes preparation time. Stage 3, again, 5 to 7 minutes. This, I would say, is usually about 4.5 minutes. Comparing information. This part, you should be working with your partner. Remember, at the end of stage 2 or the beginning of stage 3, whichever way you want to see it, in fact, at the end of stage 2, you're picking one of your own options, and in stage 3, you're comparing these 2 options, comparing them in detail to arrive at a decision as to which one of your candidates or which of the options is the best for whichever scenario. Who are you looking at? Once again, you're pair working with your partner, so you should be looking at your partner, not the examiner. Can you look at your partner's notes? No, you can't. So stage 2 and stage 3, no looking at your partner's notes. And this is why note taking in stage 2 is so important, because you're relying on the notes you took in stage 2 for stage 3. And if your notes aren't very good, or you can't read your handwriting because you're writing like a drunken spider, you're going to be like, oh boy, you're in trouble. So no peeking at the other person's notes. Once again, this is informal, neutral. And preparation time, you're given none. The examiner will just tell you what you're meant to be doing, and bam, you're straight in, given 4 minutes to arrive at a conclusion. Stage 4, ooh, exciting stuff. 5 to 7 minutes. I doubt this would go 7 minutes. You're really looking at about 5 here, I think. So what you're doing here, once again, is you are working kind of together, presenting your one option to the examiner. So again, the examiner is going to be pretending to be the head teacher or the president of the company, someone important, someone above you, pretty much. And you will be presenting 2 options, each being as persuasive as possible. So can you look at your partner's notes? Yay! Finally, yes you can. So the option that you choose, you'll be able to look at the original notes, and also jumping to the end, you're given 1 minute at least to prepare with your partner who's doing what points, what you're going to say, and you can, help each other out for ideas. And the examiners will be listening to this 1 minute of preparation time, but they will not be marking it. So do make sure you're speaking in English and not maybe Spanish or Greek or whatever your native tongue is. And here's the catch. This is where the formality changes. Remember, as I said, you're addressing the head of the company, the head of the school, a government minister, something like that. Someone in a position of respect. Therefore, this is where the formality changes. This is formal. Yep. Stage 5, this is when that person in the position of respect is going to get a little bit hinky with you, and you have to justify and defend your option. So they're going to say things like, yeah, I understand what you guys were saying, but I'm worried about this and this and this. And for every point he mentions, and they'll address it to a specific person, you will have to defend your option. So who are you looking at? Of course, you're looking at the examiner. Do you need any notes, or can you look at your partner's notes? Yeah, you can still look at part 4 if you want, but it's not really going to help you anymore. And this is formal once again, and there is no preparation time. So I hope this has kind of really put everything that you should be bearing in mind. I certainly find it very useful. I hope you do too. If you want any more videos, you can check out some stuff here. I've actually written down some questions for you to warm up and practice in stage 1. I haven't given you the answers, I don't think, but there's just question after question for you to actually answer. I'm pretending to be the examiner here. And as well as that, check out our blog on our website. There are ECP essays and all sorts of cool things on that blog for you to check out and boost your English, and lots of fun stuff as well. So thank you for watching this video. Hope it helps, and as per usual, if there are any comments, put them down below. Bye.